When you are given a question like this, to use the smart notebook to make a construction of it or to draw it. Okay, so x, y, and y, z, that means we are going to get a bisector for x, y, and y, z. So this is x, y, and y, z. So we are going to get something like this. Let me use the line here. We are going to get something like this in our drawing. Okay, so it will be a line like this. So I'm just trying to draw that 90-degree symbol on it. So we got our 90-degree symbol there. Okay. Another thing you are going to be drawing is for our locus 1. Okay, all right. So that's locus 1. The other one is the that is around the x side is what? Locus 2. So this is how the figure is going to look like when we start the drawing. So always remember, after picking a tool, you go to the arrow up there, then you click on it. When you click on it, it will now allow you to be moving any other tool you find on the interface. Okay, so that black thing, you can always click on it to move the compass. Drag here to 7. Okay, so I think we had our 7. So I'll come and click on this black side. I can move it. Okay. Yeah, I think before that we should have ruled the line. So I'll just click on the line, then I'll come and rule a baseline. So let me use the rule. Okay, so I think our baseline is okay now. Then always remember to remove it. To remove, after picking a tool, you have to come to the arrow and click so that you can move any other thing. So I've clicked on the arrow and I'll bring my compass standing on my line. Now I have a measurement of 7. So I'll use the rotation, bring it down so that I cut an arc. So to cut an arc, you click on the pencil, then you drag it up. So now I've gotten my arc. Alright. So I'm going to do the same thing at the other side after having picked my size. So when you click on the arrow, it will flip the compass to the other side so that you can drag and move it to the other side. So, and then you position it to make the other arc. Okay, so you can click on that one to rotate your compass. Okay, so we are going to rotate it down. Okay, I think the movement wasn't done well. I'll send it back. Right, it's standing well. So I'll click on the pencil to create my arc number 2. So I'll redo it to make it look nice like this. Okay. Alright, so always try to make your work concise so that it will not look so scattered. So I'm making my other semicircle cut. Okay, so when you position it, you just click on the pencil, then you make your semicircle cut. So I'm now going to make my 60-degree cut. Stand there, and then you position it well. Okay, so when you position it well, you can now make your arc. You can now cut it using what? The pencil. When you click on the pencil and drag, it will go through. Okay, so after having done with our 60-degree, we are now going to do the bisection for 60. When you bisect, you get 30. So you stand at that position, then you make that arc, then you go and stand at the other side to make the other cut. Okay, I think that's cross. So I'll just have to move my compass up. Then I think at this point I can just pick a line and then I'll come and rule. Yes, so you can just rule through. At this point, you don't need a ruler. You can just stand at the other end, and then you rule through the intersection. So you can extend your line to any level that you want, and then you are through with that one. So I'm going to take my rules up so that I will get a space to move to my next step. So I'm going to pick the other two. I'll make my labels X and Y. So now I'm going to pick my other two, that's the protractor, to come and measure my 90 degrees. So I am on the process. So you can always rotate your compass to fit your line. See at this place, you can always click on it to rotate your compass so that it will fit on your line very well, so that you get correct drawings. Okay. Alright, I think the line is now standing well, and we'll make our process. So after getting my 90 by ruling my line through it, I can move my compass away by clicking on it and dragging it away. So I've gone back to my measurement tools and I pick my ruler. Okay, so I'll name my other point Z. Okay, so I am now on the process of constructing my Locus 2. So this is the process. I'll just open my compass to any reasonable level, more than half. Then I'll click on my pencil and then I'll make an arc. Then I'll do the same thing on the other side to make my arc. Okay, so I'm going to move it up small so that I will be able to go to the other side. Yes, so that I'll stand there, yes, at this place. Yes, well positioned, and then I'll click on my pencil to cross the arc to get an intersection. Okay, and to the other side too to get my intersection. So I've created the other arcs at the other side to get my intersections. So I'll be able to draw my Locus 2. So I'm going to pick my ruler and position it well so that I'll be able to get a line that is best fit. So okay, alright, so you see that it's well positioned and the whole thing is neatly done. So in construction, always focus on what? Clean work, making your work very neat so that you can fetch some marks maybe in examination, or to make your work having a very good appearance. So I'm going to write my Locus 1. After having done with Locus 1, we are now moving to Locus 2, which is what? Point of equidistance from X, Y, and YZ. So we are going to bisect the angle XYZ because we have XY and YZ intersecting at what? Y. So the angle there, we are going to construct it and then bisect it. So to make my work look neat, I'll stand at this position and then I'll make a cut. I'll cut an arc, then I'll take it to the other line. So I'm now going to move my compass stand to the other side. Yes, to this side. So I'll open it to any reasonable level. So I'll make an arc with my pencil. Okay. So I'm going to position my compass at the other side so that I'll make the other intersection arc. Okay, so that we'll have two arcs intersection, line of what? Intersection. So I'm going to cut that one using my pencil. When I click and drag on it, it's gonna make an arc for me. Okay, that is being done. Okay, so from here, I'll go and click on line. Then I'll come and rule my line. Okay. Yes. So this one you don't need a ruler when you're using this tool. Okay. So you just make sure your line passes through the intersection. So I'll now label it Locus 2 or L2, any way you want it. So I'm now going to focus on Locus 3, which is what? Point 3, that is what? Locus 2 of 0.3 centimeter from the point of intersection of what? Locus 1 and 2. So this is the point. Okay. So I'm just trying to take my compass away to the, we are moving it to take a measurement from the rule. So when I pick the measurement, I will be able to transfer it with the what? Compass. Okay, so let's make sure your measurement is right by positioning your compass very well. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure it is standing very well so that I'll pick correct measurement and transfer it. Okay, so we are almost at the end of the question. So after having moved it, after having gotten our measurement 3 centimeters here, then we pick it with the compass. We are transferring the measurement here. So I'll come to the pencil side, then I'll click and drag it. Okay, so we're going to drag it and create a circle. We are going to draw a circle with our measurement 3 centimeters. We can decide to come and then write the measurement there. You can write 7 centimeters. 7 centimeters. Okay, down here. Yes, there's another way you can also do your labeling by using the keyboard. Okay, so you can use that. You can use the text. When you click here, then you come here, assuming you were to write here, you see, so you can type in anything you want there, then you zoom all this, you make it smaller, and then you can drag it to move to any space that you want it to be. If you want it to be located here, you can bring it over there.